Line to talk Apple right now. For more on this iPad delay and Apple in general, we're joined from St. Louis by Bill Kreher. He's an analyst at Edward Jones. He has a buy rating on Apple as well. Thanks so much for joining us, Bill. Why don't you tell us, me and Cali, why people continue to be more and more bullish on this company? Does it have to do with the iPad, or is it about expected continued success of the Macs?
First of all, thanks for having me on. I think your question really hits on a couple of key trends. One is the fact that, this iPad creation, there was a lot of uncertainty regarding the amount of traction that it would have initially in the marketplace. And I don't think anyone would disagree that 500,000 units in the first week is a very impressive feat. So we're very encouraged by the early sales on that device, and we think that the iPad represents a new leg of growth in the Apple story. The other part of it is that you touched upon is the Mac sales. The company continues to really gain market share at a pretty impressive clip, and we think that's going to continue. Keep in mind that despite all of Apple's success, they still have less than 4% of worldwide PC unit sales.
Hey, Bill, Matt and I were speaking earlier about waiting for the next model to come out, because a lot of times we know Apple does come out with a better unit. Do you think that this will happen with the iPad? People will wait?
Well, there's certainly going to be some individuals that do that, particularly here with the 3G version. I mean, that hasn't even hit shelves yet, and so there's certainly some pent-up demand, and we think we'll see another spike in sales when that happens. But we're not really concerned with the near term here at Edward Jones. We're looking more longer term, and we just think that the company has produced a very compelling device that is going to allow for not only Apple to maintain its leadership position, but really it demonstrates their innovative edge. And so while there's certainly going to be new iterations of the device, I think the fact that companies like Google, Microsoft, Hewlett-Packard, Nokia, just to name a few, are jumping into the fray, trying to capitalize on this new trend, and it's really just about to Apple as the innovation leader.
Bill, let me ask you about the new iPhone coming out this summer. It's going to be able to multitask, which is something that Apple users have been begging for since they came out with the first one. Is this going to be a game changer for the iPhone?
Well, I think Apple's at a point right now where they really don't have to do anything revolutionary. It's more evolutionary, if you will. And the company already has the most compelling smartphone device on the planet. And I think anything incremental that entices consumers that have been holding off is going to be positive. And also, all those Apple fans that currently have an iPhone, there's going to be a hardware upgrade as well in July. We don't know what is all going to be part of that, but I'm sure you're going to see a lot of replacement sales as well.